Hello YouTubers, it's Mike here. I'm getting in danger of being a grumpy old man, but don't get me started about this bloody silly woman called Susan Tuck in a school, a primary school in England, who has banned the kids from playing tag in the playground because it's a contact sport and kids might get hurt. It's incredible. Her and her cohorts, there are other people, it's not just her, seem to be denying kids their fun and their natural trials and tribulations and scraping their knees and growing up. Has banned this, I think, more to do with making life easier for the teachers than actually anything to do with the welfare of the kids. Surely Ofsted should step in and say to these people, look, you're doing the kids a complete disservice. You know, we're growing, it seems to me that we're busy nurturing a generation who are going to end up burdening accident and emergency for a scraped knee. It's nonsense. Nobody seems to want to stop it. These people are getting away with destroying these kids' ability to develop naturally. And it's just so wrong in this stupid woman. And I'm afraid there are many like it. And I don't, I'm not going to mince my words. Why should I? I feel so sorry for these kids. I mean, okay, so it's a long time since I was a nipper at school, but we called it it in those days. And we used to run around, and some people could run faster than others. Some people got caught a lot, and some people didn't. But all this is part of life. It's part of a natural child's development, surely. But to say at a time when obesity in children is allegedly a problem in this country, according to so many of our smart-ass politicians, anything that stops them running around and enjoying themselves in the fresh air cannot be a healthy thing. So what if they fall over and graze their knee? It doesn't matter. They're not going to die. They're not going to get sued. And this idea that everybody is suing everybody in this country is somewhat of an urban myth now. It hasn't happened in any huge numbers for quite a long time. And it's just, I'm just so annoyed. I mean, how are we going to have people available in the future to do the more difficult physical jobs in life? They need to be done. We can't just keep importing people to do it. Who's going to go into our armed forces? Who's going to be our police people? Who's going to be our fire people? It's alright the government saying we should raise the school leaving age to 18 and everybody should go to university. But even that means that they are sheltered for longer from the outside world. End up leaving school with a massive debt, which none of those people who introduced student loans had to do themselves. There's just so much going, it just does not make any sense. I can't believe such stupid people are in charge of schools. You can't get dirty, you can't play in the mud, you can't run around scraping your knee. What can you do as a child these days? Oh, you can sit indoors, you can play on the computer, you can watch the telly out of sight, out of mind. As long as the teacher isn't overworked. I know teachers by and large do work very hard, particularly in senior schools, but it should be about the child, not about the bloody teachers trying to get their lives a little bit easier. There can be no benefit, I feel, than a child not being able to play tag in the playground. It's just bloody ridiculous. Had to get it out of my system. Sorry guys. But modern living just seems to be becoming beyond a joke. You cannot sanitise everything. You know, everywhere's too bloody clean, so the kids have got no immunity. Germs. I guess we'll have to sterilise the battlefield before anyone goes on it. Somebody tell me why this is a good thing. Because I don't bloody know. I just cannot see the logic of it. Kids are a long time adults. And so short a time do they have to be children. And you've got people like Mrs. Susan Tuck, who doesn't bloody want them to have a childhood. Why should you be responsible when you're 5 years old, for Christ's sake? It's... oh, I'm gonna stop because I'm fed up. I think it's bloody ridiculous. My country is going mad. I'm gone. See you later. Sorry for me rant, but there you go. It's valid, I believe.